Hey, it's Marla Esser here. Thanks for joining me on Facebook Live. This is my first one. I'm really excited to be here, and we've talked about doing this for a while. So we figured we'd give it a shot. I'm the Green Home Coach, and I love working with people about how to get their dream home. Matter of fact, today I'd really like to chat with you about your own dream home and how do you get it? How do you dream it? How do you plan for it? And best of all, how do you pay for it? That's something we all get a chance to do. And I don't know if you can see, let me kind of take the camera around here. You see a lot of boxes here. Well, you can kind of see over here in the corner. I've had the chance to move into my own dream home. I can't tell you how exciting this is. We've been talking about this for a year, and we're finally here. And moving into this home, I didn't come about it quite like I thought I would. You know, I really thought I would build my dream home, and I had all these great plans, and it just didn't happen that way. Turned out that we had an opportunity to buy a home that was already built. It's an energy efficient home. It's got a rating on it that says it's energy efficient, so it's actually been tested. And we just fell into it. So we really were so excited. And it's not perfect. There's still some things that we want to do. But the fact that we got so many of our priorities in this house were so, so cool. And those priorities, that's what I really want you to think about. When you're thinking of your dream home, how do you set those priorities? How do you know what's most important to you? So a few months ago, I had an opportunity to do a workshop called Dream Your Green Home. And this was so much fun. So of the participants in the room, we actually had a worksheet. We had a little activity that everybody could go through. And matter of fact, if you would like this activity to do yourself, you can go to my website on my blog and get it. Go to greenhomecoach.com and then go to the blog. And it should be, well, if you're on in mid-October, it should be the first blog post, but it's called Dreaming Your Home, How to Dream It, Plan It, and Pay for It, number 2. So 2, don't forget the 2, because there's a couple of different posts on there that are similar. But in the body of that post, you can actually find out how to get this worksheet for yourself and link to it. And on that worksheet, we're going to walk through together, or you are virtually together with me, how you can actually start prioritizing your dreams for yourself and how to put them into place. So what do you think about first? And this is the dreaming part. What to think about first is usually what's most important in your life. How do you want your home to feel? And I don't think a lot of people think about this. And in the workshop, this was the one thing so many people said. They said, oh my gosh, I've never really thought of my home in terms of how I want it to feel and what kind of a place I want it to be. So maybe you want your home to be a calming place or a peaceful place. Or maybe you want it to be a gathering spot for family and for friends. Or maybe you want it to be a little bit of both, and different parts of the house have different feelings. But you have to figure that out. You have to figure out what's most important to you, what those priorities are. And I know that changes sometimes with the different phases of life you're in and things that are going in different directions. And that's okay too. Perhaps flexibility or adaptability of spaces is something that's really important to you. For me, that was a big one because I wanted to be in a smaller home since we don't have kids living at home anymore. But I wanted a place where the kids could come back and be comfortable and have enough space, yet I didn't want to waste that space when they're not here. So I wanted some space that could serve multiple purposes. So that was a big part of what was important as we were looking for homes. So you have to think about your priorities and how you want your home to feel. Do you want it to feel very cozy? Do you want it to feel very gracious, very open? And a lot of times we kind of know this stuff, but we haven't really thought about it. So give it some thought. And go to this worksheet, and it's going to help you get started. I'm going to hold up a sign here so you can see it. And it says, my arms aren't long enough to hold out the sign. If you can't read that, it's greenhomecoach.com/dreaming-home-dream plan-pay-2. That's a long URL. So I hope you will have an opportunity to check this out. I'd love to let you know that I will be here on Facebook Live on Green Home Coach every Tuesday at 11:11 a.m. Central Time. So come back with your questions, because those questions are other questions that are being asked by people all over the place, and giving people an opportunity to have this conversation. Dream your homes, whether it's your existing home or a new home. Getting the dream home that you want is possible, and I'd love to hear your feedback on how you're making that happen. Thank you so much for your time today, and I look forward to seeing you back here next week, 11:11 a.m. Central Time on Tuesday. Have a great day.